Exercise number 1.3, problem number 4. Two products A and B share the market with shares 50% and 50% each respectively. Each week, some brand switching takes place. Of those who bought A previous week, 60% buy it again, whereas 40% switch over to B. Of those who bought B the previous week, 80% buy it again, whereas 20% switch over to A. Find the shares after 1 week, after 2 weeks. If the price war continues, when is the equilibrium reached? Here, actually, there are three subdivisions in the problem. Find the shares after 1 week. That's your first part. Second part of the problem is after 2 weeks. And the last part of the problem is when is the equilibrium reached. So first, let us find the current market share. So what is the current market share? It is clearly given. What is the current market share? So what is the current market share? The current market share is, let's see in the question, it is 50% and 50%. So it is 50%, 50%. What is 50% and 50%? 0.5 into 0.5. This is your current market share. Now brand switching takes place. So what are the two brands we have? A and B. Now let us see what is there. Of those who bought A the previous week, 60% buy it again. So A to A is given to be 60%. Whereas 40% switch over to B. So 40% are switching over. Now of those who bought B the previous week, all those who are buying B the previous week, 80% buy it again. So this is the 80%. So they buy it again. So this is 80% and here it is 20%. Please be careful while forming this matrices which is switched over and which is not switched over. Therefore, what is your T? Your T is nothing but 0.6, 0.4 and 0.2 and 0.8. Now what do we have to do? We have to find the shares after 1 week. Now let us find the shares after 1 week. So what is that? How to do it? Shares after 1 week. What is shares after 1 week? So the current share, we have to take the current share and multiply with the transition matrix. So what is the current share? 0.5, 0.5. This has to be multiplied with the transition. The transition is 0.6, 0.4, 0.2 and 0.8. So let us multiply it first row by first column. So this into this. So you will get 0.30. You will get first row by first column. Then this element into this. 0.5 into this is 0.10. Now first row by second column. So which is 0.20 plus 0.40. So finally we'll get it as 0.40 and 0.60. So what is that? We will convert this into percentage. If I convert this in percentage, 40% and 60% will share after will be the share after 1 week. Now to find the share after 2 weeks, what we have to do is, so we are going to find after 2 weeks. To find after 2 weeks, we have to take, that is shares after 1 week multiplied by transition. So after 1 week, this has to be multiplied by transition. After 1 week is 0.40, 0.60 and we know the transition. Write the transition 0.6, 0.4, 0.2 and 0.8. Let us multiply this. Multiplication these two again first row by first column. So which is 0.24 you will get for the first one and for the second one 0.12. For the second calculation, that is first row by second column, you will get 0.16 plus 0.48. So together simplification 0.36 and 0.64. So let us convert this into percentage. After converting into the percentage, we will have 36% and 64%. So after 2 weeks, the current market share was 36% and 64%. Now we'll move on to the last part of the problem. What is the last part of the problem? If the price war continues, when is the equilibrium reached? When what equilibrium, what will happen? We have been seeing in all the other problems at equilibrium, then A plus B will be equals to 1, and also AB into transition matrix will give us AB. So what is AB? So we will keep AB as it is and take the transition matrix. What is the transition matrix? 0 0.6, 0 0.4, 0 0.2 and 0 0.8 will be equals to AB. Let me multiply it. First row by first column. So what you get? 0 0.6A plus 0 0.2B we will get. That is, if I do this first row by first column. Then first row by second column, 0 0.4A plus 0 0.8B is equals to AB. Is equals to AB. Let me equate only the first element. If I equate the first element, so what do we get? 0 0.6A plus 0 0.2B is equals to A. So, and in the place of B, we will substitute. We'll find B from here. What is B? B is nothing but 1 minus A. If I substitute, so 0 0.6A plus 0 0.2 into, instead of B, let me substitute the value 1 minus A is equals to A I will get. Let me simplify further. So 0 0.6A plus, let me remove the bracket, which is 0 0.2 minus 0 0.2A is equals to A. Let me simplify these two. Simplification of these two gives me 0 0.2 plus 0 0.4A is equals to A. So take this A to that side. So 0 0.2 is equals to A minus 0 0.4A. So before A there is nothing. So it is understood that there is 1. So 1 minus 0 0.4 is 0 0.6. So 0 0.6A is equals to 0 0.2. So A is equals to 0 0.2 by 0 0.6, which is 1 by 3. And 1 by 3, which is 0 0.333, which implies 33 percentage. If A is 33%, let us find B. The B value will be 1 minus 33%, so which is 67 percentage. Therefore, what is your conclusion? So our conclusion will be equilibrium will be reached when A is 33 percentage and B is 67 percentage.